Yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been, when I first got into the game, I was dead set on making a hemp rosin, CBD rosin, and I thought if I came to the table with the highest quality indoor, the best genetics I could find, and create a rosin, I'd be good to go. But I didn't really factor and understand the level of concentration of THC that I'd produced by trying to extract that CBD, and thus making it a not compliant product. What are the solutions out there? I've heard about, I think it's thermograding or something, where they kind of extract the THC out of it, the concentrates. But doesn't this kind of fundamentally ruin the product, or maybe not ruin, but harm?
Yeah, so it just kind of depends on what your final product is, right? So if you're looking at smokable flower, then yeah, you don't really want to mess with it too much after it's been cured, because that's when the product is at its best, right? But if you're talking about making distillate, isolate, if you're talking about making products that don't really require terpenes or different things like that, then it's absolutely no problem. All you're going to be using is biomass at that point anyways, right? So who cares?
For sure.
You just care about the CBD levels so you can get as much concentration as possible. And
totally.
as far as the what we see happening in the industry, in the flower itself across the nation, is we're seeing different spots really be good at what they do. So Northern California, some areas have banned smokable flower because they don't want cross-pollination with all the other, not smokable flower, but growing hemp, because they don't want cross-pollination with the cannabis.
Right.
The cannabis industry here in California is partially to the opinion that the hemp industry is in competition with them. So they were trying.
Wow.
They were trying to ban smokable flower to a certain extent. I was just on a call with the state of California and their board about different things like that. And so to me, it's a completely different industries. The THC space, this highly regulated space, is going to become like the alcohol industry. And then the cannabinoids that aren't THC are really going to become, whether it's a pharmaceutical, a nutraceutical, or a smokable hemp, full spectrum, whatever it is, it's going to be a completely different part of markets. To me, it's not in competition. As far as the growers, what we see, most of the quality smokable material is coming out of Oregon, Tennessee, North Carolina, and Northern California. I've seen some stuff from Vermont, I've seen some stuff from other states, but I get probably 5 to 10 samples on a weekly basis from different farms. And what I've noticed is that most people that are growing in the hemp space are now come from the agriculture side of things. So they know how to they know how to grow soy, they know how to grow strawberries, all these different things, and they know how to grow hemp. But the hardest part for them to get down is the post-processing, curing, trimming, all that stuff. It's a science, and it's also an art form, and you have to have experience. So 99% of the farmers that we work with and that we purchase from come from the THC space because they already have that experience.